Hello everyone, welcome to the Bodywork Experience channel. My name is Uldis and I really don't know how this information will be valuable for you, but I decided to share it anyway because today's topic is where do I place my attention when I exercise today when I'm over 40. Before we get into this, I want to just share how things were back in my 20s and 30s. At that time my training was very externally driven. It was all pedal to the metal, I should say. I wasn't happy with the way I looked, so I started going to the gym. And by the way, I have my points written here so I don't lose my track. This is how it's gonna go. And of course, this was more than 20 years ago when good training information was very limited. My focus back then was very simple. Get stronger, lift more weight, spend more time in the gym, more pull-ups, bigger biceps, wider chest, and that's how many of guys start. And honestly, I think that's totally fine, especially in the beginning, when you're teenager, when you are in your 20s, great. But here's what I don't think is fine. So many people at my age still haven't developed a deeper understanding or relationship with their body. And many have stopped exercise altogether, or they still chasing the big numbers, almost like they are mathematicians or becoming a better in math. And of course, it's not my place to tell you what you should or shouldn't do, but I can see that most of us, like me, want the same things. Feel good, look good, be functional, and for as long as possible, right? So you don't want to go to the gym and become a rat, end up with some kind of injury from poor lifting decisions or choices. Life's too full, whether you're running your business, raising kids, or pursuing some hobbies or goals. So the problem with the push harder, lift more mindset is that it comes with a real danger. The first one is injury, of course, and not just temporary setback, or we are talking about chronic injuries or even disease over time. The second is unhealthy mindset. When you are never satisfied with your look, with the way you feel, you push harder and harder. So that stress creates a chain reaction that messes with your body's physiology. Third one is disappointment. When results don't match the expectations, many people just give up. They treat exercise like an optional accessory instead of what they really is, a necessity. Because let's be honest, we are meant to move. Just like breathing, there is no choice. If you want to live, you have to breathe, and the better you breathe, the better your life expectancy. The same goes for movement. Now, as I approach 43, my focus is completely different. My workouts today are tools to improve my well-being and functionality. And for that, my main focus is on feeling. I create environment that supports me. I do exercises that feel right for my body. I lift as heavy as I can, but never at the cost of losing connection with how body feels. I try, I learn, I listen, I fail, and I adjust. So that is my process. I don't care how much weights I can lift. I do not care about the method, numbers of reps, or whether I'm following some kind of perfect plan. What I care about is very simple. Do I feel the exercise? How does I feel during? How does I feel after? How is my recovery? So that, my friends, is a shift from external to internal, and that shift is called self-awareness. Self-awareness doesn't appear overnight. It has many layers, and just like the strength, it needs practice. If you don't use it, you lose it. We all are different, but we all have something in common. We need to wake up and become more aware of ourselves, because my body is unique. It needs something different than your body, different exercises, weights, angles, nutrition, recovery time, and so forth. And if I'm not curious, if I do not listen, test, fail, and adjust, I risk getting lost in today's fitness trends. And those trends, they often disconnect us from our body, pushing us toward harmful activities that lead to injury. If you are in your 40s, like me, I really hope you are on the right track. I hope you can take control over your focus, less distracted by external, more tuned into internal. And in some of my upcoming videos, I'll share the exact tips and practices I use to improve my self-awareness, what truly helps me, and what I found is completely waste of time. So thank you so much for watching, guys, for tuning into the Bodywork Experience. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If this resonates with you, please leave the comment below. If you want to ask some question, do the same. Stay aware, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.